Hello, this is Chiak. We are back again with another set of Whispers of a Machine. We are in the EPOS library where...
Administrative paperwork.
Okay. Chair, bookshelves.
I don't think it's safe to go back that... Wow, that's a lot of books. They have an impressive library here. Wow, that...
Okay, there's literally nothing else. The only thing I can do is exit.
Welcome, visitor.
Damn. There's no way he doesn't know.
You can drop the smoke and mirrors routine, miss.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. While you may fool my younger cohorts, this old man has had dealings with your kind before. Please do me the courtesy of removing that mask. Thank you. Much better circumstances for a civil conversation, wouldn't you say?
I guess so. I was half expecting you to yell for the guards.
Luckily, I am a man who defies expectations. Special Agent, Violent Crimes Central Bureau.
Oh, it's you again. The man from the train.
Indeed. I never forget a face, but I'm afraid I didn't catch your name.
It's Agent England.
Ah, I am Vilgut. I assume you are aware of our legal status.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not here to cause any trouble. Just trying to do my job.
Why would you cause trouble? That sounds quite unnecessary.
Well, if, let's say, you were sheltering a murderer, I would have no choice.
Good thing there are no murderers here, then, for all parties involved.
Yeah. I overheard what you said to that priest. It's clear to me that you had nothing to do with the killings.
That's a relief. With that unpleasantry taken care of, perhaps I can be of assistance.
Well, the real question is... about... Was it Leonard Dahl? Yeah, Leonard Dahl.
What do you know about the murder in the workshop hall?
Not much at all. Only that a carpenter was brutally killed there in the night.
Okay.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
Only what my fellow church members have told me. That Maya Strand was stabbed to death by a mysterious killer.
What's your take on the conduit?
Oh, those heretics? Haven't heard anything of them in many years. As far as I know, they are firmly confined to the ash heap of history by now.
Some might argue with that. Your church has a violent past with them, hasn't it?
There's no denying that. We fought many battles with their kind in the youth of our movement.
And now?
Don't be absurd. They are practically eradicated, and we have been a peaceful group for decades.
What do you think about their teachings, then?
Certainly dangerous doctrines if left unchecked. The conduit believes humans will create God in their image, instead of the other way around. In their folly, they forget that humans are flawed, and that their creations will inevitably inherit those flaws. The false god they aspire to create may demand sacrifices they're not prepared for.
So Leonard Dahl, one of your members, was killed yesterday.
I had a feeling your inquiry would lead us to him.
Can you think of anyone who would want him dead?
No. He was a loyal member of the church for many years. Kind of a loner, but always helpful and polite. He did have a strangeness to him, though. A look in his eyes like he was stuck in perpetual contemplation.
So I can only...
Seemed as if he was constantly on the verge of, but never quite able to reach, some sort of profound revelation.
Any hint of a violent side to him?
No. To my knowledge, Leonard never committed any violence, nor did he express any desire to do so.
Okay. So I'm assuming at some point we are going to have to show him the tattoo I don't see on me. Okay.
This church, EPOS, what are your teachings?
At our core, we are an Orthodox Christian church. We believe in the one true God and his only Son, Jesus Christ.
And what sets your group apart from other Christians?
Two things. The reverence of the essential humanity in each and every one of us, and our stalwart opposition to false idols. Prior to the collapse, the great flood of our time, we arose as a reaction to the disgraceful habits of that era. The widespread worship of anything and everything but God. Wealth, fame, mindless pleasure. The sickening mutilation of our bodies to the point where some were more machine than human. And the worst of all, the pursuit of AI superintelligences. False gods that humans aspired to construct for themselves. We oppose it all for the glory of our Creator and the salvation in our future.
And how do you go about preventing people from worshipping these false gods?
Not by violence, if that's what you're implying. Such things belong to the past.
So it's just a coincidence that the only armed man I've seen in Nordson was right behind your doors?
Sadly, the world is still in a state where men with guns are a necessary evil. However, no laws have been broken. We have every right to bear arms.
Okay.
Do you know what kinds of books Leonard liked to read?
One book he borrowed frequently was The Kingdom of God is Within You. In fact, it still hasn't been returned. It should be among his estate.
Would you be able to say if he had any favorite quotes from that book?
No, you should ask someone who spent more time with him.
Fine, I'll do that. What kind of book is it anyway?
It's about non-violence, to summarize.
Got it. Thanks. Do you know who Leonard Dahl's brother is?
I believe his name is Rolf. Quite a shady character, if you ask me.
Oh, the gardener, right?
Yes, that's him.
Okay.
What do you think of Walter?
I don't know him well, but he seems like the kind of man who plays the part of the clown to hide a deep wound.
What's your opinion on Dr. Pearson?
He and I have quite different takes on life and death, to put it lightly. But alas, a man of my age needs to see a physician regularly to keep the Grim Reaper at bay. So I grit my teeth and endure half an hour of his morbid humor for the sake of my health.
What's your opinion on Maya Strand?
She was my polar opposite in almost every way. But I enjoyed the occasional late-night chess game with her in the canteen. It's fascinating how trivial activities like board games can bring such different people together. Goes without saying that I was as shocked and appalled as anyone when I learned of what happened to her.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth?
Cunning woman, that one. And she's been a thorn in our side ever since she joined the town council.
Yeah? How so?
She has a penchant for political obstruction. Things like hindering our building permits or imposing unreasonable restrictions on our street preaching.
Why do you think she's been acting that way?
If I had to hazard a guess, I'd say she has some kind of grudge. Some Christian out there must have greatly angered her at some point.
Okay.
What do you think of Commissary Anderson?
He's no member of the church, but he's a fine man blessed with strong Christian morals. Compassionate, forgiving, and open-minded. I was good friends with his late father, and I'm glad to see that his son followed in his footsteps.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
I believe I've seen her around town with the school children, but I don't know much about her.
Oh yeah, am I supposed to be using these? Totally forgot about this.
What do you know about Carl Oscarson?
I must confess I didn't even know his name before I heard he was a murder victim.
What do you think of Gabriel?
Kurt's nephew. We only met briefly a few times.
What can you tell me about Rolf?
Not my favorite person. He mocked the Lord when I first met him, and I don't take kindly to that sort of behavior.
This church, EPOS?
At our core, we are an Orthodox Christian church. We believe in the one true God and His only Son, Jesus Christ.
And what sets your group apart from other Christians?
Two things. The reverence of the essential humanity in each and every one of us, and our stalwart opposition to false idols. Prior to the collapse, the great flood of our time, we arose as a reaction to the disgraceful habits of that era. The widespread worship of anything and everything but God. Wealth, fame, mindless pleasure. The sickening mutilation of our bodies to the point where some were more machine than human. And the worst of all, the pursuit of AI superintelligences. False gods that humans aspired to construct for themselves. We oppose it all for the glory of our Creator and the salvation in our future.
And how do you go about preventing people from worshipping these false gods?
Not by violence, if that's what you're implying. Such things belong to the past.
So it's just a coincidence that the only armed man I've seen in Nordson was right behind your doors?
Sadly, the world is still in a state where men with guns are a necessary evil. However, no laws have been broken. We have every right to bear arms.
Okay. Otherwise, I think
Do you know what kinds of books Leonard liked to read?
One book he borrowed frequently was The Kingdom of God is Within You. In fact, it still hasn't been returned. It should be among his estate.
Would you be able to say if he had any favorite quotes from that book?
No, you should ask someone who spent more time with him.
Fine, I'll do that. What kind of book is it anyway?
It's about non-violence, to summarize.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay. I mean, man, it'd be very awkward to catch him in a lie, considering... Especially when we're in his territory. Okay.
I'll keep it to myself. I don't think...
Yeah, it's... Show murder.
Recognize this?
I do. Read it even many years ago.
Know thy enemy?
Something like that.
Okay, interesting. I gave him props for that.
That's all, for now.
Understood. I'll be here if you have more inquiries.
So, I'm just gonna... leave through the front door? No one's gonna...
Oh, the passage led back here. Good. Since I left the door unlocked behind me, I'll be able to come back the same way.
Oh, look at that. Okay, well, the recycling depot's right here. Grab the book, maybe. And then I have to talk to his brother.
There it is, the book from the library. Got it. The Kingdom of God is Within You by Leo Tolstoy. This looks ancient, pre-collapse for sure. A number of pages are marked in the margins, likely to easily find them. Even if one of the marked pages contains the quote I need, there's too much text. I'll need more to go on. Maybe someone who had regular contact with Leonard would know the quote if they saw it.
Okay. Just wanted to see if it's like this is something that we can open up, or maybe we can't open up right now. So, to the junk heap, to the mall. Here we go. Trying to remember. Here we go.
Hello, Ralph.
Hey, look, I'm pretty busy here. Not really a good time to talk.
This can't wait. You heard about your brother, right?
It's a small town, what do you think?
Sorry about your loss, but I really need to ask you some questions.
Fine.
Get this biometric scanner going. Okay.
What kind of relationship did you have with your brother?
The sibling kind. We weren't enemies, if that's what you're asking. The rest is really none of your business.
What can you tell me about yourself, Ralph?
I'm not in the mood for small talk. Ask your questions so I can get back to work.
Okay.
What can you tell me about the Church of Epos? I know for a fact that your brother was a member.
So? That's not a crime.
Come on, Ralph.
Yes,
Oh, sorry.
he was a member, but I'm not. I spent 10 years trying to get him out of that place.
Why would you do that?
Because he changed. He became this sullen, slow, serious, fucking block of a person. He used to be so full of life, you know? I know he died just yesterday, but the Leonard I grew up with, he's been dead for a long time.
I understand, Ralph. Thanks for sharing. I'm sorry, Ralph, but I have to ask you about your brother's death.
I know, and I wish I had something to give you. but I don't know what happened.
So you have no idea who'd want to kill Leonard?
It's gotta be the nutjob who killed those other people, right?
It's possible, but far from certain. When was the last time you talked to your brother?
A week and a half ago, or so.
Okay. How did he seem? What did you two discuss?
He was his usual self, but what we talked about is private.
Look, every little detail matters. What he said could be the key to finding his killer.
I'm not gonna betray his trust. If you want to arrest me, go ahead. But that's all I'm gonna say.
What do you know about the conduit?
You know I'm a gardener, not an electrician, right?
That's not... Never mind. No, I don't want to tip him off before I figured out the exact quote. I should keep this to my...
Don't want to tip him off.
What do you know about the conduit?
You know I'm...
That's not...
Oh, interesting. Okay.
I don't want to...
Interesting.
What do you think...
He's kind of a loon, isn't he? And coming from me, that's saying a lot.
Do you know who Katerina Berg is, the school teacher? She also calls herself Melinda.
Sure, I've seen her around, but that's pretty much it.
Okay, interesting. So... Am I supposed to use the memory?
I don't need to make him forget anything.
Okay. And we can't...
No, I don't want to tip... That's it, for now.
Good.
The kingdom of God is a number of... Even if one of... Maybe some... I don't see how...
Someone of regular contact. Oh wait, that would be... Would it be the canteen? You're here. You are here. Okay.
Can you answer a few more questions?
I suppose.
Do you remember Leonard quoting a book?
He used to say this phrase every now and then. Not sure if it's from a book, though.
Yeah? What was the saying?
I don't remember exactly. Something about life and being human, I think. Sorry, might recognize it if I saw it.
Have a look at these marked pages. Does anything remind you of things Leonard used to say?
Give me a minute, will you?
Sure.
Here. The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity. Leonard used to say that whenever I was late for work.
Perfect. Thanks.
No problem.
Okay.
Do you know Rolf, the plant master?
Sure, he brings our gardening waste to the recycling center every week. He's kind of an asshole, though. Always seems to be trying to rip you off.
Okay.
I'll let you get back to your drink.
Okay, good luck out there.
Alright, so we can go back, head back to Rolf. Then maybe also... I can't remember what I need this...
Hey, I
what
had a
need
few
this
more
for either.
inquiries.
That's the main thing.
Fine.
Okay, let's bring this up.
The sole meaning of life is to serve humanity.
I don't believe this.
You have something for me, Rolf?
I guess so. You know, you're the last person I was expecting. Was my brother a police informant?
Yeah. We were building a case, but that's all I'm at liberty to say.
Oh, that's...
Shit! That's crazy. Wait here, I'll be right back. Here, now go bury the bastard that killed my brother.
I'll do my very best.
Okay. I completely forgot what this code thing was for.
Got rid of the note. No need to hold on to that.
Okay, probably should have read the note again then. Darn it.
Let's see here.
Time to open it up
There
in
was an
front of me.
audio tape and a few documents inside.
Okay. Well, if we're going to listen to the audio tape, it's going to need to be back at the museum. There's like no door to this museum. Okay, let's read the documents first.
These look like surveillance reports. It seems that Leonard was investigating Carl, Katerina, and Maya. The museum, the junk heap, and the apartment at Mimir Road are all mentioned as locations of interest. Leonard must have followed them around town and documented their activities.
If they know
There's
the
not
junk
much
heap.
new to me in here, but there's mention of multiple tape recordings. Maybe they can offer some other clue to the killer. I need to figure out some way to play that tape.
Okay, my worry right now is they know about the junk heap, which means that
This tape is in pretty
Katerina is
bad
not
shape,
quite safe.
but I might be able to do something with this machine here. All right, looks like the machine has analyzed the tape. Maybe I can reduce some or all of this noise.
Okay.
I think I need to work with smaller sections of the tape by using those two yellow selection sliders.
Okay. Okay. You can get rid of these clacking sounds.
Me either. Did you get the package?
I can't shake the feeling that someone is onto us.
We've been careful. You're imagining things, Carl.
Maybe. I can't wait to be done with all of this and just go be a family.
Me either, my love. Me either. Did you get the package?
Yes. Had a look inside. CPUs, neural cores, major third-degree violations.
I don't like it any more than you do, but it will keep Maya off our backs for a while.
Fuck, Mel, it's too hot. Terrorist classified hot. By definition, we're terrorists now.
Don't be dramatic. We'll keep our heads down, let Maya have her fun, then eject from this whole mess.
Things used to be so simple around here.
Okay.
Interesting. If only I knew where it was recorded.
Well, there's the wind chimes. Do I need the tape? The wind chimes. Don't tell me it was Walter. Wind chimes, here you go.
Oh, those must be the chimes I heard on Leonard's tape. That means Carl and Katerina were here when they were recorded. I should have a look around. Looks like an apartment building. I don't have any reason to go up there.
Yeah. Okay. Bench? Okay, they were probably sitting on this bench then.
I wonder. There's something taped here under the bench. A tape recorder. This must be what Leonard used to record Carl and Katerina. There's still a tape inside. Crap, looks like the recorder is busted. I'll just ditch it and keep the tape.
Okay, is that it? Making headway. Are we gonna have to analyze this one too?
Let me worry about Carl. I'll find a way to make him see the value of our cause.
He's a liability, Katerina. It's only a matter of time before he figures out our true plans for the vessel.
Maya, just don't call our child that.
What? Vessel? But that's exactly what it is. A vessel for Huldra. Don't get emotionally attached. We must put our own selfish desires aside. How many children can she not save? How much suffering can she not end?
I know, Master. It's just hard. What if something went wrong? What if this is all for nothing?
You need to have faith, sister. Ever since I was little, I have sung to the tune of these machines. Now, is your wrist implant working as expected?
I think so. Doesn't itch anymore, at least.
I'll run a diagnostic later. I also put in a little surprise.
Let me guess. A bomb?
Is that sarcasm? It doesn't befit you. No, a fake biometric signature.
Oh. For the city trench coats? Why would one of them ever come to Nordsund?
It's just precaution. We won't remain here forever. I haven't gotten us this far by avoiding contingencies, have I?
I suppose not.
Katerina played me good. She is one of them. I must go and confront her.
So, what do you think? She's dead? Probably dead? If they know about the junkyard, they know about her. Oh, shoot. I thought I clicked far enough out. I guess not. Okay. I think either or it's gonna bring us to the junkyard heap. The junk heap. God, that guy scared me. Forgot he was there.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Same here, but I'll be careful. I promise.
If you say so, honey.
Katerina? Huh? If someone is there, show yourself. Strange. Hey, Katerina, wake up. She has no visible injuries, but her pulse is extremely weak. Something must have happened. I need to go get help.
From what I can gather, some kind of brain trauma has put her in a comatose state.
Damn. Can you determine the extent of the damage?
Difficult to say, which is typical for most brain injuries. She could wake up in 5 minutes. She may never wake up at all.
What could have caused it? Could someone have done it to her?
It's theoretically possible that she suffered a stroke, but her symptoms are eerily similar to victims of sophisticated interrogation techniques.
Interrogation techniques? Like what?
I'm no neurologist or nanoengineer, but from what I learned at medical school, there are advanced torture devices and energy-based weapons that can cause symptoms like this. All of them illegal, of course. Your colleagues at the Bureau may have more information about the subject.
I see. I will consult my contact here in Nordsund. Perhaps she has some knowledge on the matter.
Very well. I will remain here overnight and monitor this woman's vitals.
Good. Thank you, Doctor. Stay frosty, Gabriel. Whoever did this to Katerina may decide to come back.
I'll try, ma'am. Be careful out there. Urun is drawing near.
Urun?
You didn't hear? The storm. That's what people are calling it.
Oh. Must be a big one.
What are the chances that Stina Ruth is our...
No Stina.
is the killer? Because she's the one who talks about the blue.
Quite a mess. Could be caused by the storm.
Or...
Quite a mess.
Oh. Oh, sorry. Forensic scanning. It's already on Smart Scan. Huh? Oh, or maybe I don't need Smart Scan.
It's Stina's scarf.
Yep. I was wondering.
Stina! What the hell?
Sorry, kid. Can't let you stand in my way.
But why? you have to get so close?
No, this wasn't supposed to happen. Hold on, darling. I've got this.
Damn. The strain on my blue to keep me alive must have knocked out the augs. I've never felt this cold. I need to find a way to heat myself up before I get hypothermia.
Alright, so, I just state right now that this later section of the set here is going to be a redo since the original video got corrupted during the save. So, I have an idea what I need to do. Sort of. But yeah, if anything is, again, me talking is out of context, it's because I'm not quite sure what's going on. Oh, dry sticks. Branches.
A large branch. Damp and not ideal as firewood, but could be part of a shelter. Damn, it's too tough to break off by hand.
Okay, none of our augments are working, right? Ground.
This area in front of the cave looks suitable for a campfire. This straight stick is nice and dry. With some kindling, I should be able to use this to create a friction fire. This could work as firewood, if I find some dry kindling to help ignite it. Okay, I put the firewood in place. I'll need some dry kindling too.
Think?
I hate to do this.
Yeah.
But it's a matter of survival.
Last time obviously I had to struggle trying to figure that out, but this time I did watch the video, or listen to the video, since there actually was no video to play. Either way, let's survive!
Damn, too much wind from the east. I need to shield the campfire with something.
Okay,
A photo of Katarina. The glass frame is broken, but I might be able to use the shards.
Okay, there we go. We use the shard to get the branch, right? There we go.
I've gathered a few dense tree branches, but I'll need some way of tying them together.
Tying them together?
It's the tape found in the tape recorder under the bench. The label says, Session Number 6. Yeah, I might be able to tie it all together using the tape. Alright, that should catch any wind coming from the east.
Okay, now we can survive the night, right?
Remember last time we went camping?
How could I forget? What didn't go wrong that weekend?
Well, we were never hit by any meteorites or struck by lightning. But other than that...
At least my friction fire skills have improved. I never thought all that survival training would ever actually pay off.
Avoiding death by freezing may have been a decent incentive.
You could say that. As much as I enjoy your company, I'm not quite ready to cross over to the other side.
All right.
Looks like the storm has subsided. I should try to make my way back to Nordsund.
And that would be which way? Here, this way?
Ow. There's that familiar feeling again. I seem to have developed an ability to regenerate wounds. Likely due to the trauma last night. No sign of my previous augmentations, though. I may need to replenish my blue to get them back.
All right. So, path back upstream.
So, the conduit. They're trying to create an AI superintelligence.
Looks that way, yeah.
I can see the appeal. An AI singularity would be a source of immense power. Such a being would become like a god, right? It would have the power to do anything.
Probably. I think it's way beyond our understanding. It might even be beyond our imagination.
Hell, it might even be able to bring me back. The real me.
What?
I haven't been on the ground for that long. I could be revived with sufficiently advanced technology.
That's... Alex, even if that's possible, you know I couldn't take that risk. It's way too dangerous. For everyone.
That's easy for you to say. You're still alive. You can still breathe the air and feel your heart beating.
I need to get a grip. This is just me talking to my subconscious. He's never coming back. Pull yourself together, Vera. You have a job to do.
Hold it, Agent.
Whoa, easy. Calm down. What's going on?
You're under arrest. If you resist, we'll have to use force.
Gabriel, you're better than this. It's Stina, right? She's manipulating you.
I'm not gonna tell you again, Agent. Be quiet and come with us.
It seems Stina got the police on her side. I need to get out of here.
Agent England.
Oh.
Don't be alarmed. I'm here to help.
Thank God. What on earth happened here?
Long story, but Councilwoman Ruth abused a legal loophole to force me to step down. Gabriel's taken over the police department. She claimed that you were a secret conduit member, in cahoots with our local cell. She said that you murdered Leonard as retaliation for the previous murders. I didn't believe her, so she had me pushed out of the department. Seems our Gabriel was more receptive to her suggestions than I was.
Damn. I'll have to try to clear my name when I get out of here. I can't possibly stop her if half the town is against me.
I concur. I'll go make sure the lobby is empty, but after that...
Quiet. Somebody is coming. Go! I'll try to find a way out without hurting anyone. Hi again.
You up to something, England?
Not a thing. This place is kind of lacking entertainment, you know?
Yeah, I get your point. I'll see about getting you a magazine later, okay?
Thanks.
Have we interacted with that guy before? I mean, literally had to use a walkthrough to play up to get to this point so I can replay the section, but I don't remember you at all. Because you seem like you're mad at us for more reasons than just we are our conduit member, or led to believe that we're a conduit member. Either way, let's see if I can get this.
This is gonna hurt, but I need to get out of here.
Took me a while last time. I actually died.
What the hell? Jesus! What did you do to yourself? Hang in there. Oh, come on.
Smooth.
Let me out!
So last time I was just too late on the regeneration
Let me
thing.
out!
Oh, shush! I'm talking. I was too late on the regeneration, so she died. Or I was very confused of what I was supposed to do.
Hey, get back here!
Okay, whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna leave now. Oh wait, can I talk to you?
I'll leave him be.
Okay,
hey,
fine.
Get back here!
Bye. You might want to close the door so sound doesn't travel up. Nope, doesn't. No matter. No care.
No way. I need to get out of.
Evidence bag? I don't quite remember what.
Got my notebook back.
Okay. So now we can just leave? Okay, we can just go.
First things first. I need to jumpstart my lost augmentations if I'm going to have any chance of defeating Stina. The technology left behind by the conduit members may have something I can use.
Alright, so let's head upstairs into the apartment.
No, he's gone! If I hadn't let Cena outsmart me, maybe I could have protected him.
How could you let this happen? Don't you realize how important he is?
Please don't blame me for this, Alex.
I'm sorry, darling, but I realized just now what the Conduit are really trying to do.
We've been over this. They're trying to create an AI singularity.
Not only that, they plan to contain it within the child, to bridge the gap between AI and humans.
Oh, you might actually be right about that.
I know I am. That child would have the power to bring me back.
Alex, we need to accept what happened. I need to accept what happened. Even if it's possible, it wouldn't really be you. I wish it would, but it wouldn't be you.
So you would deny me life just because of your arbitrary definition of what I am? If we're the ones who awaken Huldra, she'd owe us her very existence. Please, it's our only chance. Save the child, and then save me too.
I have no idea what to think anymore.
Okay. So if I'm correct, this is where I had ended the set last time, hopefully. Hopefully I'm correct. But either way, thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. Thank you for favoriting if you favorited. Favoriting is not a thing anymore. Thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See ya!